And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. We definitely have a great show lined up for today. The news is just, I know prices are down and they're the distraction. You know, I was listening to somebody's show today while I was eating breakfast, and it's like this. You've got to look at fundamentals. Why do I invest in a certain crypto? I want to know, what is it doing? What fundamental change to the world will this crypto bring? This is what I want you to focus on, because this whole crypto market stuff, you know it's manipulated. You know that 5 cryptos basically get the blessing of the United States president and prices dump. That tells you something's going on, okay? Because they should skyrocket. The president picks Bitcoin. That price should go for like $200,000. Like, it should just source. All these cryptos should just go way up, but they go down. You got XRP. We can go on and on. All the business connections that are made, and these prices aren't going crazy. Why? Because it's all manipulated. I want you all to see this. Brand new people. I don't know. I don't have answers to all this. I know from working most of all my career in law enforcement, something's not right here, okay? I don't think you have to work in law enforcement to figure that out. I think the average people that watch my show are like, Crypto Hulk, something ain't right. We got the president at a table and Ripple's there. Shouldn't Ripple be $10, $20 now? Yeah. See what I mean? Not just Ripple. You got Chainlink and all the good cryptos. Zebek, not really tech, maybe really tech, but I'm just joking with that. Infinitium and all that. Look, I don't have the answers on who's manipulating and how they're doing it. All I want you to focus on when you watch my program is real world use case. That's all we do. You can't go wrong. Real world use case. I don't care what's going on with the prices. That doesn't matter to me. When I look at it, focus again, real world use case. Do you know how I worked out for 40 years now? I started when I was 15, actually when I was about 13. So we're talking 1983. I started working out when I was 13 in 1983. I was puny. I had no muscles. And I'd be there working out every day. And one day I was wearing a Gold's Gym t-shirt. I remember I went to this church youth group, which was a friggin' joke. But my parents made me go to this thing. You should meet some friends that are good people, not those bad kids at school. And I was like, oh God. So should we have to go to this youth group thing? And who the hell is this? Hold on a minute. Hello? Yes. Yeah, do I have to be home? Can you just drop it like near the front door? No. I mean, you guys delivered the other stuff before already. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, thank you. Just by the front door. If you can, open up the gate, put it right by the front door. Alrighty. Oh my God! Look, I'm trying to multitask here. You don't understand. This shit just never ends. I got to do something. Hold on a minute. It's like. It's just like they've already delivered this desk. They've dropped 300 pounds of desk at the garage, not even like in the gate where the house is. Now they're saying, oh, I got to be home. I got shit I got to do. No one's going to steal a fucking, it's like 150-pound cabinet, but it's in like boxes and shit. Like, so anyhow, I had to take a call. These people are just something else. Let's get back to this. First 5 people: Stephen Morris, Fred the Fed, Mojo, MAB 1914, and Scrim de la Creme. Those are the first 5. Okay, and let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Any questions as far as Caleb and Brown? You can call them up. It's not that hard. Pick up the phone, call them. They can explain all this stuff to you. We're not going to have the channel being used to talk about how if Caleb Brown goes bankrupt. I mean, seriously? You don't do that when we say, well, how's come your ledger? That ledger you use, you don't call the show. You don't comment on the show. Crypto Hulk, what if my ledger goes bankrupt? How do I do it? Why don't you call up fucking ledger? You have Caleb and Brown that is willing to talk to you. Why the fuck do you ask me dumbass questions? You can call up the Caleb and Brown people themselves. Why would you ask some guy who sits on the floor, who admits to getting high before every show, snorting cocaine and drinking a gallon of vodka? Why are you going to ask him what's going to happen when Caleb Brown goes bankrupt? Why don't you ask Caleb Brown? See what I mean? So now I just had to kick somebody off the channel for asking dumb shit. You can't pick up the phone and call these fucking people. Why are you going to ask me? I don't even work for them. I'm a affiliate. I'm not involved in the intricate details. Do I have to explain this to you? If I do, I can't help you. You're on a channel that's not for special needs. You're an individual who has special needs, and you need to talk to people directly, not to some guy. My name's Crypto Hulk. I don't know anything about nothing. You ever heard that before? I'm not a crypto advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Before every show, I get super fucking high. Have you not heard this before? Okay, why the fuck you asking me questions that might be really super important when you could ask Caleb Brown? I mean, doesn't that make sense? And these people are not even members, and you're asking me these fucking questions? You're not even a fucking member. That's okay. We kicked you off the channel. I did. Because I can't have people that don't understand. Call Caleb Brown. It's that fucking easy. Why are you asking me dumb shit like this? Alrighty then. Let's get to it. Let's go with the first article, crypto tax. We go right here, copy and a paste. Crazy law enforcement story. Okay. I used to work for a department, and like, this is not cool. Like, I'm always up front with like criminals and shit. I'll just tell them. Like, I don't have a problem telling them, if you do this and that, I'm going to fucking kill you. Like, I don't have issues with that. And they knew. They were like, dude, this motherfucker really just told me this? Yeah, I'll do it. I've already got fired for 1 or 2 departments because of, let's say, shit that I did or didn't do. I'll find another job. I've already lost 2 law enforcement positions. I'll find another one. That's not an issue. Now, there was this employee. I didn't want to say police officer, deputy, whatever. I don't want to be too specific. There was this employee in law enforcement that I used to work with. Maybe occasionally. And this person had a briefcase, and they would bring it to work each day, put it in the trunk of their car. And then one day, this person was like rearranging some shit because we had to work together that one day. And he opened it up, and I'm seeing a couple pistols in there. And I'm like, and I was new. I was like, 23 years old? I was working enforcement, and I'm like, what is all that? He's like, oh, those are just throwaway guns. And I'm like, what's a throwaway gun? And he kind of laughed. He's like, are you fucking with me? I'm like, no, like throwaway guns. What do you mean, like plastic? Like, he's like, no. He's like, okay, you are new. He's like, if you come up in a situation one time and you accidentally shoot somebody and they don't have a gun, you're going to get sued, fined, and probably go to jail and all these things. So these are guns that have been used in previous crimes. So I just put it in the guy's hands, pulled the trigger or whatever, and his gunshot residue, GSRs all over his hands, and then I let it by his side, and it looks like he was going to shoot me, but I shot him first. I'm like thinking to myself, damn, this dude's illegal. So yeah, there's your story for today. Daniel S. Don't make Hulk angry. Yes. Let's go to this article here about David Sachs. Now, David Sachs is the crypto czar, and he was appointed by Trump to get this whole crypto thing going, okay? To get agencies to hook them up, to talk with different agencies, to push them to have crypto regs. And people are worried about tax. Now, from what I believe, if you have an ISO 20022 cryptocurrency, that's what we call them. I know that's not the real legal term. I don't care. I just call them that because it's my show and I can do what the fuck I want. So any of the ISOs, they're not going to be taxable. Now, in the future, we will have cryptos that are considered similar to the use case of the ISOs, whatever they're going to call these in the future. Those also will not be taxed. Now, I don't know right now which ones those are. There will be some that will be created. So, in my opinion, cryptos that act like money or cash equivalents or currency will not be taxed. And cryptos that are other than that very well could be. We have an article here, and White House crypto and artificial intelligence czar David Sachs rejected the idea of taxes on each cryptocurrency transaction as a method of filling the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve crypto stockpile with digital assets. He says, that's always how taxes start. They are described as being very modest, nice and small. You know, when the income tax started, it was only applied to like 1,000 Americans. And legislators swore up and down it would never be applied to the middle class people. And here we go with tax. So what David Sachs is saying, Trump proposes eliminating income tax and IRS. Look, Trump can say whatever. It's Congress. Look, a lot of people are telling me this. Well, Trump said this, and by August, Trump's going to do that. Look, stop with all that, all right? This isn't a dictatorship. How would it be if Biden says, I'm going to raise taxes really high? You'd be like, well, he can't do it. Congress has got to do it. But it's okay. It's okay when Trump says, oh, I'm going to cut taxes and stuff. That's okay for you. You don't have an issue with that. But if Biden were to say, I'm going to increase taxes 30% on every American, then all of a sudden you'd be screaming, oh, dictator. So first you need to shut up, sometimes with your comments. I want you to think about both sides of the coin. I wanted Trump to be elected. I'm glad he's elected. But he also says a lot of shit that he can't do, all right? And that's called being a politician. It's called rhetoric, okay? Rhetoric, he's trying to appear to be something and prove a point. Congress makes laws, not the president. We've already gone over this. You have the legislative branch, judicial, and the executive. Okay? Balance of power. Please understand those things. So the hardest thing to do is hodl, especially when everything is deep red. Steven Mariano, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Stevie. Look, Steven, I don't give a fuck about anything, okay? The cryptos that I buy, I'm not worried. I tell you which ones. Why? Because I invest on basic principle, GP. Good principles and stuff like that. Like, who made this crypto? What are they trying to accomplish? What business partners do they have? And then as far as price, that doesn't see Steven's focusing on price. That's your first problem right there. I don't know where you gotten this from, okay? When you invest, you don't invest in price. Like when you look at a market and you see something going up or whatever, you don't just start investing in it. That's what fucking chimpanzees do, okay? On Crypto Hulk Show, I'm not worried about shit, okay? When it comes to crypto, I'm not worried because I show you why I invest in stuff, and it's 100% solid. Where the price, like right now, if XRP goes to 5 cents, I'm not worried. Actually, I'm going to probably hit up somebody I know and say, hey, can I borrow about $2,000? Because XRP's at a nickel, and I need to buy the fuck out of this, okay? See, I pay attention to price when it's time to buy, okay? And that's only with good crypto. Right now, if Pepe drops to zero, I'll never buy that. I don't care if Pepe tomorrow is $5 and the next day it's $50. I'm still not going to buy it. You got to stop your normal way of thinking and think logically. Who made this crypto? What is it trying to do? Who did they just partner with? How's it going to change the world? And if you do that, it doesn't matter what the price is tomorrow or next week or a month. I'm just sitting and waiting. I've been waiting for 5 years for XRP. Like, not worried. It's not a big deal to me. I know that one of these days it's going to hit and I'm crazy rich. I'm not worried. Honestly, like if XRP goes to 50 cents, I'll try to find that friend and say, hey, I need $2,000. Okay, I need to go buy 4,000 XRP. And I'll put those on Caleb and Brown. Like, I'm not worried because I know how to invest. If you're worried about something you invested in, you didn't do the right thing, or you don't understand what you're doing and you shouldn't be investing, okay? Alrighty, though. We got Nargrangi Pamari. Caleb and Brown are awesome. I had a problem with the transfer from KuCoin. KuCoin support said they couldn't do anything. Of course they couldn't. Rang my broker up, called his broker, and he sorted it out in 10 minutes. That's Caleb Brown, everybody. I don't hook up. Okay, number one, I don't have a lot of friends. That's by design. I don't like 99% of the people. If you're on my program, it's probably because I like you. Otherwise, because I'll delete a stupid asshole in a second. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. The minute I went like this, that was pretty good timing. I literally said, if I don't like somebody, I'll delete their stupid ass just like this, and then the channel it's zapped. Like, wow, excellent timing at YouTube. Who's never doing that at YouTube? Thank you very much. Amber Hobson says, no way, you seem like you have all the friends. No, I'm very friendly. Understand something, there's a difference, because I worked in law enforcement most of my career. The way that I would work with the way I got criminals to do what I wanted to is you have to be friendly and work with them And then when they decide, oh, I'm going to get over on them, then you fucking smash the life out of them. And they're like, oh, shit. And then they tell their friends, and their friends tell their other friends. I don't want to get into what I had to do to get people to cooperate in law enforcement. I sent one dude where he tried killing himself. I fucked with him so bad. He ended up in, what do they call that? Not the solitary, but the medical confinement, because I fucked his life up so bad. In and out. His personal life. Oh, I did some numbers on his personal life. Lost both of his girlfriends. Oh, that was fun. No more phone calls. Threatened. I got him taken out of my institution, put in like a super max where he couldn't talk to no. I fucked him up so bad. And the other inmates were like, oh, shit. Let's just be nice with this Crypto Hulk guy, because when you piss him off, I will fucking destroy you. I will. The smallest, if you try to come at me and make me look bad just a little way, I will fucking flatten you so hard and bury you 6 feet under in front of all the inmates. You will have no more respect from any of them. It's better just to fucking let me do my little shit for 8 hours at the job and then go home, fuck with somebody else, because I will take it personally and fucking bury people that I worked with. And I call inmates because I worked with them. Now, if we want to have a great relationship, I can help you get an early release date. I've done that where I've called judges before, district attorneys, say, hey, get this guy out of here. He doesn't need to be in here anymore. Follows every single fucking instruction. First time asked. Probably didn't even have to ask him half the time. He would just do it already. Interacts positively with other inmates. Works with staff. In my opinion, this inmate's been rehabilitated. Boom. Inmate 6, whenever you're done. Early release. That's how I do it. Anyhow, so with the tax stuff, let's get back to this. You guys got to quit distracting me. David Sachs, the crypto czar of the United States, feels that certain cryptos shouldn't be taxed. I totally agree with you. Now, lastly, with this article here, we have a 2015 Ripple settlement agreement. And let me show you this. Daniels S., thank you very much. I'm going to sue YT for violating my civil rights. Yeah, you actually pay for this program, and when they shut it off and stop you from allowing you to comment or give a donation, those are all civil rights violations. Well, it's more like theft. But throw in a little civil rights violation. That sounds scary. Add both. I would just add both. XRP flip-flops. Crypto Hulk tells it like it is. I appreciate you. Look, I do my job. And whatever I did before in my past life, it doesn't matter. What matters now is I'm showing you all the dumb shit that these criminals called United States employees are trying to do. And that's to trick you out of getting your money. So my job, that's why this fucking platform is so hard on me, because no other channel knows the information that I have. They don't have the evidence that I show. They're like worried about losing a sponsor. I'm like, fuck it. I already told my sponsor, hey, you guys got to watch my show. Because I'm not a polite person all the time, only sometimes when I have to be. So thanks for that tax-free donation. Michael David, thanks for your tax-free donation. What we have here, let me copy paste this thing. Right here we have, I just said it right there, the Ripple settlement agreement. Here's the thing. People worried about tax and stuff. I'm not. Not at least not on my XRP or my XDC. Anything ISO 20022, I'm not worried. VGL, I saw that name earlier. VGL, VGYL, GYL. Thank you very much for that tax-free. I appreciate that. The United States government isn't getting any of your donation. YT gets none of your donation either. I get it all. Wilma Fingado, love the humor and content. Keep up the good work. Right on. Hippie17, 2 years on this channel. Hoo-wee. Yay, I made the 2-year club, Hulk. Damn, that's pretty amazing. You must be a tough individual with very thick skin. Okay, so just like what I said, you look right here. This is a Ripple settlement agreement. It's from 2015. I'm going to show you right now what no other channel is showing. Some people have shown this barely. They haven't shown it the way I've shown it, okay? This is a 16-page document. Go to page 9. Go to Roman numeral 3, capital letter A, paragraph 16. I'm going to show you right now, unequivocally, Ripple and XRP, they're the only ones that I know of, that I'm aware of, in a court hearing. I'm not talking about if the CFTC says XRP is this or that. In a court hearing, I used to work in court for 2 years at the state Supreme Court level. In a court hearing, in court documents, regulators are not the court system, okay? Ripple's the only one. Let's read. Ripple Labs, in this paragraph here, is considered a currency exchange service. They have real-time what? Currency trading and cash management. It talks later here about electronic cash, currency, cash. Down in paragraph 17, Ripple Labs sold what? Here's what the court says. Currency known as XRP. What is currency? It means it's government money. And if you look at the definition of money, it covers a whole lot. When you look at the definition of currency, it's almost always talking about a government or some perceived kind of organization that might be a form of government. Basically, currency's government money. XRP is the only one mentioned in a court document that I'm aware of, okay? So when David Sachs starts talking about tax and shit, and he's not going to have any, I believe what he means is he's not going to have any tax on the ISO cryptos, okay? Definitely not XRP. So I'm not worried. That's why you got these digital asshat investor guys out there and digital fucked up perspective stuff. Oh yeah, go to Clinton Donnelly, tax attorney. They were promoting this Clinton Donnelly guy like 4 years ago all the time. You know what? If you have XRP, it's like the $100 bill. Here's how stupid these other people are. If you have a $100 bill and the value of the $100 bill goes up, do you pay tax on that? No, that's fucking retarded. If you have a $100 bill and the value on your $100 bill goes down, do you get money from the government from that? No, that's absurd. See what I'm saying? So why the fuck am I calling Clinton Donnelly tax attorney when I own like currency? Who called XRP currency? Only the United States fucking government in 2015, but that's not a big deal, right? Okay. Wow, these fucking people that run YouTube channels are so fucking stupid. Justin Steven, the Hulkster is a breath of fresh air in a world of snowflakes. Thank you, sir, for your hard work. Oh, it is. And it is a very big drop right there. Good God. Stu Lavelle. That's some serious weight. Damn. He says FYT. Damn, that's something else. I'll tell you, this guy sure likes the channel. And somebody else is like, you think? Wow. Stu Lavelle's been there dropping serious cash for like, got to be 4 years, 4.5, or I think somewhere right in there. I don't know, but that's sometimes you guys, I just don't understand. Like right now, I'm just looking at like what did I do? These people here that do this kind of stuff, there's some people that come through and drop big amounts. I think it's for me, but it's also for you to see. Look what this guy's doing. These kind of people that have that kind of money must have been in business. They're watching. They're not. They're not stupid. I don't know a whole lot of dumb people. Well, Hollywood or something. But anyhow, I'm going to get back into this program. But it's people like that. They're trying to send you a message. All right. One day you'll have money like that, or you can come on a show and drop red pills and shit like that. Just watch this show. These people are trying to tell you to watch this damn show. Okay, Seals Q. Let's talk about a crypto right here that has a tremendous use case. Now, Seals Q, I'm sorry, is not a crypto. It's a company. But they work with HBAR. Let me go over this real quick. If you're brand new, Caleb and Brown is my sponsor, if you haven't noticed. And they sell HBAR. Now, Seals Q, it's on the NASDAQ. If you want to buy Seals Q, it's a real company. Seals Q is working with HBAR to stop quantum computing attacks. So here's what's interesting. This is a crypto you should definitely look into buying, which is HBAR. Seals Q is a company. It's in Switzerland and the United States. You can buy it on the NASDAQ. It's LAES. It's about $2.50, okay? It's pretty cheap. It's not going to stay that way because they're going to have next week, it's called the World Electronic Fair. What Seals Q is going to do is stop a quantum attack, or at least demonstrate how their product works. Seals Q works with their other company called WiseSat. It's a satellite company. Elon Musk helps them send this into outer space. HBAR is the software, okay? So think of the hardware like a semiconductor chip or whatever. That's the hardware. They're utilizing HBAR crypto technology, which you can buy at my sponsor, Caleb and Brown. And we, we have right here, Seals Q will be at the World Electronic Fair in Germany. And this is next week. Post-quantum hardware in action, okay? Seals Q will showcase its new post-quantum hardware platform. Now, some people are like, well, Crypto Hulk, HBAR's price is dropping. Look, we don't give a fuck about that. That's all distraction shit. Price is for dumbasses. People that have crypto programs that read off their prices at the beginning of every show is for dumbasses, okay? We don't do that here. We look at real world use case, and we don't give a fuck about current price right now. That shit is still played out like an 80-year-old hooker. They have something called Matter Commissioning Demo. Seals Q will also demonstrate seamless Matter commissioning using the Vault C292 secure microcontroller optimized for Internet of Things device security compliance with the master standard. They're talking about using devices for IoT. We just talked the other day about how, and I hate to say it, but almost 1 billion Bluetooth devices are messed up, okay? What Seals Q has is quantum-proofed hardware and software. Your ledger stuff, it's not going to withstand nothing. I'm just letting you know. The quantum computer, your ledger's done, okay? I have a ledger myself. I've got a good amount of XRP, not all of it, but half. I'm hoping it doesn't get hacked. What happened to X? What happened to Twitter the other day? It got hacked. A major, major attack where Elon Musk said a country attacked Twitter. Shut it down for a while. You don't think it's not going to happen to your wallet? Hey, I'm just letting you know, okay? Why? You know why they call it a black swan? And I'm being nice. If you're brand new and you don't know shit about crypto, what a black swan is this. It's an event that happens once in probably a lifetime or more. It's something that's very, very bad. It's devastating. You know what the dragon rising, the phoenix dragon? It's rising out of the ashes. What does that mean? The current financial system we know of today is going to get burned to the ground. There's going to be so much pain. There's going to be so much loss. People are going to lose all their crypto if it's not in institutional custody. That's my belief. The only reason I keep mine in my wallet, it says just in case. That's hopium. That's really not what you should do, but I'm just going to do it anyway. People ask me, well, if Caleb Brown is 100% secure, I've never said that, but you did, I guess. If Caleb Brown is 100% secure, then why don't you put it all there? Well, number one, I have my own trading strategies that it's not your fucking business, number one, dumbass. So go back to sucking poles. Probably better for you to be a pole sucker, okay? There's shit that I do that I don't need to explain to you. But Crypto Hulk, why don't you just tell me everything you do? I'm like, wow, really? Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck would I tell you everything? You like nothing to me. So, back to the adult speech. So the IoT devices, Internet of Things, SEALSQ and HBAR are working on. Look, someone's like, well, there's no hackers around me. Okay, everything that has a Bluetooth device is potentially a spying device. Look, I don't know how all this stuff works with spying and the Chinese and the government three-letter agencies, but they put microchip shit in like your hair trimmer or the vacuum cleaner. When you plug that shit on, look, I'm just telling you, I don't understand all this shit. That's why I don't do 100% with Caleb Brown. I just don't know. These people are so sneaky and shit. You've got, I don't know, for all I know, your fucking dildo has some kind of microchip in there and it's recording stuff, and I don't know. You go to use your Bluetooth on your phone and it's I don't know. Maybe it picks off micro frequencies. They put something in your microwave and picks up your computer. I don't know. See what I'm saying? I don't understand all this shit. But what I do know is what I do know is that SEALSQ and HBAR are here to stop all that. That's what I do know. So I have a tremendous amount of hope and faith in those two companies. And guess who else does also? Ripple and Algorand, because Ripple and Algorand, here's your evidence, are working with Hedera. And Hedera just has me working with SEALSQ. There's your evidence for that. So if you want to go to the World Electronic, I can't wait personally, the World Electronic Fair in Germany, SEALSQ will be there demonstrating their quantum proof work that they've been doing. And I wanted to show you that so you can look into if that's something. If you live in Germany, go to that. Let us know what it's like. If you get to talk to the SEALSQ people, let us know. That would be very interesting. Next, we're dealing with Europe and maybe a possible World War III. Not a big deal, right? Let's go over that real quick. You have to understand Michelle says it's difficult to send the ledger to Caleb and Brown. I contacted them and they sent me instructions. It's not very clear. I was hoping they'd walk you through a process. You're gonna have to deal with them on that. If I have a show tonight, Caleb and Brown will be on it. So yeah, with Ben L says, no, it's not difficult. I did it. Michelle, you got good intel here. All right, let's go to the next article. We got Europe. And what I've been seeing right now is I believe Europe is preparing for some kind of war or a black swan event, because I'm seeing not just one, but multiple incidents where they're preparing for war. You got Trump. Look, this is a complicated subject. I'm not going to get into. There's no right answer here. Stu Lavelle. Oh, dang. Hold on here. Stu Lavelle gave 20 memberships. Ooh. Lukaka. Michael Montclair got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Daniel McCall Gunner got a membership by Stu Lavelle. T. Kirk got a membership. Sugarfoot, Subtle End, Go Bulls. Roberto's Wins got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Sir Gassington, that guy's been around forever, was gifted a membership by Stu Lavelle. Then we got Terrence McNamara. Hello, Crypto Hulk. Moved more crypto to Caleb and Brown yesterday. For simplicity and peace of mind, working with Sam. Thank you, Crypto Hulk. Maybe Michelle needs to start working with Sam. Let's see the other members here. Virginiaman got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Phil got a membership by Stu Lavelle. And Last Chance got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Phil, Last Chance. Then we got B-Row. B-Row got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Chris 702 got a membership. Patience and Hard Work got a membership by Stu Lavelle. Sergeant _FL got a membership by Stu Lavelle. And then Rinky Dink got a membership by Stu Lavelle. And then Barry S got a membership by Stu Lavelle. I'm just looking through the comments here. By the way, to help the algorithm to the channel, let's say you're a person that doesn't, you can do this whether you donate or not, but let's say you're a person who's like, I don't want to give any money at all. Okay, how about this? Whenever you watch the show, I want you to find 10 of my shows, put them in a playlist, hit play when you leave for work, and turn the sound off on your computer or whatever, and just let that shit run. Okay? Let that shit run for 8 hours or 10 hours. Let those commercials just keep racking through. That'll help the algorithm because it'll show that people are watching the channel. You can comment, make at least one comment in every show. Even if you put on my show a smiley face, put it right there. If you comment on the show afterwards, just put anything in there. If you can, save a show as a favorite, something like that. You could share it to your own email, okay? If you don't want to send it to anybody else, share it to your own email. This is telling the algorithm, hey, people like this channel. We're figuring out ways to unfuck this channel because YT has done a great job at it, okay? Let's go. Cool, thanks. They will hold a sign. All right. Turkey. Europe's in a problem because, wow, this is difficult. I'm going to try to keep all politics out of it, just because it's going to make it easier. According to the article, Europe is having a problem because, according to the article, Europe is struggling to put together a force for Ukraine. If Europe can put together a force, it'll be 30,000 people. That's pathetic. Now, the article talks about Turkey right now has got 400,000 troops ready to go. Europe says they can put together 30,000. That's ridiculous. Turkey's got tanks. They got technology. All this stuff comes from the United States, of course. What they're showing here is that I have a feeling something's being set up, everybody, for a black swan. This is what would be a perfect example. Some kind of a conflict in Europe. Okay. Now, we've read over the past 2 weeks in Europe, banks have been shut down for an hour or for 8 hours. Okay. Something's going on. Like the banking payment systems in Europe have been shut down. Let me tell you something. That's not a coincidence. Okay. This is all planned. This is my opinion. I'm going to put that out there. This is my opinion. But we're hearing about Turkey coming up with troops. Europe's in trouble, according to the article, because they don't have enough troops to fight against Russia or whatever. Okay. They don't have enough money. They don't got troops. They don't got the technology. Turkey's got it all. Now, Turkey's a Ripple partner. But let me not talk about that right now. Let me show you this article right here. I want you to see. I think this is the black swan getting set up. This is just Crypto Hulk's opinion. I don't have facts to back it up. I have facts to show why I feel the way I do. Here's the second article why I feel this way. The European Union lawmakers are now saying, well, gee, I don't know if we should use this crypto. This is all bullshit. Where's my meter? ULLSHIT. That's bullshit. The European Union lawmakers are now saying, oh, we've had these power outages. We can't trust this digital currency stuff, okay? Now, that's ridiculous because Ripple is a board member to the Digital Pound Foundation, the Digital Euro Foundation. Ripple's all a part of that, okay? So these people know exactly. Now, here's an article here from a couple days ago. Sweden's talking about offline payments for war. Okay, notice war's coming up, okay? I want you to see this. This is what I'm seeing, everybody. I think in the next year, hey, I don't know, maybe the next year, look, war's all bad. I don't want to make it sound like, gee, I hope there's war because then we're going to be rich. That would be inhuman to say. What I'm going to say is I think there's going to be a war possibly in the next year, which is going to require these countries. Look what Sweden says. Sweden has a bank called Riksbank. And it's working on, I went over this article the other day. So I know, yes, I did this article. That's what I'm telling you. I'm putting together 3 articles, and I've done some of these already. Sweden has a bank that's working on offline payments. Why? To prepare for war. Right here, everybody. You know why? Here's my opinion. Over the past 2 weeks, Europe has had some power outages in the banking system. Everybody, they're testing it out right now. This is what I'm telling you. Like, my spidey senses are going off, and it's telling me to tell you guys, okay? I'm seeing these things happen, and because I know about Ripple, and we have, let's look at this right here. Turkey is a Ripple partner. Let me do a copy and a paste. No other channel has this information. Right here, nobody has it. Let me do a copy, paste. Right there. Now, go to the 32-second mark. 32-second mark. What you're looking at, now this is all that I have with Turkey. I've got an old school 2013, maybe 14 at the oldest. It's showing Ripple Turkey. The lady's name is Anna Safia. Now, I don't know what Hakim Mazda means. It must mean something, but there's a woman's name right there. One of you guys who maybe have access, track her down. Good old Anna Safia. She must be some kind of computer tech. she might be involved in the government or for payments, but she definitely was a Ripple partner. And this Anna Safia from 2013, 12 years ago, had something called Ripple Turkey. It would be wonderful to talk with this person and find out what the hell is going on. But this is 12 years ago. Ripple Turkey is already a partnership right here. Now, why is all this important? Well, we talked about Sweden. We talked about Sweden working on offline payments, didn't we? We got Turkey as somebody who, now why we talked about Turkey with the war with Russia? Because Turkey is being looked at as saving Europe's ass, okay? Turkey is the most important key thing that's going to help Europe win. If Turkey's not there, it's all bad. If Turkey's there, they got like 10, 15 times the size of military force as Europe. Turkey's involved. Look at this article right here. XRP ledger transactions can now be initiated offline. This is 4 years ago. Now you start to see a connection. Banking power outages going on throughout Europe. Turkey is being looked at as maybe the savior of Europe. Sweden is preparing for war. They're looking into offline transactions. This article here is showing XRP has offline transactions from 4 years ago. And Turkey's a Ripple partner from 12 years ago. See how all this works? Now, I'm not going to show you this article, but I'll show you the title if I can. And I did this the other day. Ripple had something called Codius, and they still do. It's been running ever since. Let me do a copy and a paste. Right here. It's called Smart Oracles, a simple, powerful approach to smart contracts. This is 2014. Evan Schwartz, who's David's brother, and Stefan Thomas made this, both German, by the way. But who's caring, right? If you look at the very end under acknowledgments, we'd like to thank David Schwartz for pointing out the concept of offline contracts. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. So Ripple's had offline payments contract stuff for 11 years? Yeah. Well, that article, Crypto Hulk, was only 4 years ago. Yeah. So that means Ripple announced to the public 4 years ago, but they really had offline payments 11 years ago. Yeah, pretty much. So we learned about Sweden preparing. Sweden doesn't need to prepare. It's already done, okay? That's what my show does. It shows you all the facts, and all these countries can do this and do that. Look, we already know where all this is coming from, okay? I've laid out all the facts right now. Europe's preparing for war. I think this is where a black swan will come from. There might be some kind of event that happens in the United States. Maybe something with the stock market shut down. A Federal Reserve shut down temporary. And it's not going to happen next week, next month, maybe a year from now. Something like that. Trump's got to we got to get everything in position. We got to get most of the government to run on a blockchain. We can't cripple the world. That would create such a bad thing. They're going to get all set up with the crypto. Here's what's going to happen. I'm just letting you know. They're going to get all set up with the crypto. Right now, the government, remember HUD, Housing Utilities District. I went over this article yesterday morning. For the first time in United States history, part of the government, which is the housing of urban development, is going to use blockchain and have a crypto. They're going to test that thing. And when it works, which it will, it's going to spread throughout the whole government. Okay. Then cities, counties, states, and all that stuff. We're going to get hooked up on a crypto network. They're going to black swan it. Who knows? 6 months to about a year from now, everything's going to be all bad. And then boom, like a dragon rising out of the ashes, the phoenix, We have a whole new world, a whole new payment system. That's how the shit goes down, okay? Next. Now we have in Spain, the government greenlights the banks to sell crypto to people like you and me. Amazing. I want you to see this. BBVA Bank. This is the first time, really, that I've heard of this. Look right here, BBVA. They're also a Ripple partner. BBVA to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum trading and custody services in Spain. BBVA has received what? The green light from Spanish Securities Exchange Commission. There you go. I'm telling you right now, these are what you see in Europe will eventually make its way to the United States, okay? This is what we're seeing. Banks in the United States will eventually just copy what BBVA is doing. See, BBVA is a Ripple partner. Let's look over this evidence right here. Copy and paste. Oh, man. Let's do that. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Look right here. BBVA completes the world's first real-time international money transfer between Europe, Mexico with Ripple. And this article is dated January of 2025. Now look here. 2 months ago, not even 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, watch what's going on. A month and a half ago, BBVA, which is a Ripple partner, for the first time sent money from Europe to Mexico using Ripple, and then all of a sudden now they're selling XRP, they're selling Bitcoin and Ethereum. They got a green light from the government all of a sudden right now. A month and a half ago, BBVA is sending crypto back and forth through Europe and Mexico a month and a half ago. And now all of a sudden the government's like, BBVA, yeah, okay, you can sell crypto now. Very interesting. Not in the United States. See, the United States, we just don't know. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Ripple San Francisco, right? Ripple San Francisco. But they have to go to Spain to sell crypto. You see how foolish? Here we go again.
Attention, the bullshit meter has detected major BS. Confirmed. That's definitely some bullshit.
Just letting you know. Next article. Oh, this one's a good article right here. Let's get into this. A Muslim bank, Pakistan's biggest Islamic bank, is rolling XRP. Let me show you right here. It's not Ethereum. It's not Bitcoin. I don't care what the price is. I just go with the facts. One day the price hits, we're fucking rich. And everyone else is like, but how did you know? Oh, you just got lucky. We just got lucky? No. You're the one who's lucky. Looking at your two fucking parents, well, you don't have parents, but those people that decided to join sperm and eggs together and created some dumb shit like you're the one who's lucky you even made it out of the womb. They should have aborted your ass, and I don't even believe in abortion. Okay, welcome back to Crypto Hogs. This is probably the third or fourth time they cut me off. Not a big deal. We are now going to get into this story here. Let me send it again. That's probably why they kicked us off. This is dealing with a Muslim Pakistani Islamic bank rolling with XRP right here. Let's go over this. I want you to see some. The reason why we're talking about this is because the Muslim people probably represent half the world's population. probably a good reason to talk about this, okay? Because if you don't include the Muslim people of about half the world's population, this shit ain't gonna work with crypto. Not you. When you have half the world not using it, it's not. This shit ain't gonna work. Okay. U.S. fintech partners with largest Pakistani Islamic bank for cross-border transactions. This is a company called Payoneer. The American company is called Payoneer. Now, nowhere in this article are you going to see Ripple. So, for all the dumb shit people out there, oh, Crypto Hulk just reads articles. I could do that, and I could save $5 a month. I'm just like, wow. Did your boyfriend tell you that? Well, let's go with the article here. Payoneer provides online money transfer and digital payment services. Okay. Mizan Bank offers a wide range of Sharia-compliant products and services. Here's how you get half the planet to buy into your crypto is get it Sharia compliant. There you go. Now you got probably 3.5 billion customers right there. Pretty amazing. Mizan customers linked to Payoneer accounts can make real-time withdrawals in multiple currencies. Gee, I wonder how they're able to do that. This is out of Islamabad. American financial services company Payoneer has partnered with Mizan Bank, Pakistan's largest Islamic bank, to enhance cross-border payments for Pakistani businesses, entrepreneurs, and freelancers. Under the partnership, Mizan Bank customers can link their Payoneer accounts to the mobile banking app to make real-time withdrawals. So here's what we got. We've got this American company called Payoneer, and they link up with Mizan Bank. Okay. Very interesting. And you get the fintech from Payoneer joining with Mizan Bank, and then you have basically a Ripple system that you're running on right there. Now that's interesting because the whole time they don't tell us nothing about are they running Ripple or what are they running, okay? Well, I'm going to show you right here. Let's do a copy and a paste. Oh, you're going to love this one. Blue collar scholar showed up late. Naughty, naughty. But you know what? He has a nice little bribe for teachers, so we'll forget about that one. Late fee, looking good, bro. So, I just sent you an article. Let's take a look at Payoneer, shall we? Because remember, I don't need Crypto Hulk. I could just read an article and figure it all out myself. Okay. Here's the Payoneer website. It says Payoneer Banking Partnerships. Let's scroll down. It shows bigger and better banking together. If we look to the right, we'll see Faisal Bank. Faysal Bank. Faisal Bank. Okay. Now, here's an article from 2019. Okay. And the dumb people say, oh, Crypto Hulk's showing us 6 years old news. What's the point of that? Why is he always showing older articles? Because dumb people like you won't want to watch my show. That's why I show them. Here's a Pakistani Faisal Bank adopts what? Ripple blockchain technology. Oh, got him. Got him right there. 2019, 6 years ago. Pakistani's Faisal Bank adopts Ripple blockchain technology. Now, Faisal Bank is a bank Payoneer partner, right? And Payoneer is using Faisal, which is a Ripple partner since 2019, and Pakistan's biggest bank, Mizan Bank, is working with Payoneer, who's working with Faisal Bank in Pakistan, who's a Ripple partner. Oh, we got him, didn't we? Yep. You got to get the Muslim people. That's half the world. Now, you can buy all these crypto at my sponsor, Caleb and Brown. There's the link. If you want to buy Ripple, it's about $2 and some change. Right there. The reason I have Caleb and Brown is because we were talking about war and quantum attacks, and you got X, which is Twitter, that yesterday was hacked by some big group where you shut down Twitter. You basically shut down Elon Musk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you what, it's coming. I've been warning you. We haven't had the quantum attack yet. Your little hardware wallet, I'm sorry to let you know, but if you're somebody who watches me and you're a whale and you got 1, 2, 3 million or something in these cryptos, if you got $500,000, consider it a minimum of half your stuff on Caleb and Brown, because that quantum attack's coming in. Look, if they shut down, let me tell you something. If they're shutting down Elon Musk, now I think he got it back up and running. They're going to wipe your wallet out. They're going to wipe my wallet probably out. I hope not. That's why I got Caleb Brown too. I'm prepared. I got 50-50. You got Europe talking about war. You got Europe talking about the power getting shut off. They're looking at offline contracts. I'm telling you, it's all coming. Okay? Like, Crypto Hulk Show's never gotten this kind of real before, but it's coming. We've all known about this black swan. Oh, yeah, it's something that's going to happen down the road. Now we're getting real close. Europe is now shutting off their power. This is my opinion. Shutting off their power, running offline contracts, making sure this Ripple stuff works. You got Turkey talking about being the savior for Europe because Europe can't protect itself. I don't know. It's just what the article says. You got Seals Q showing up at the World's Electronic Fair, demonstrating they have an ability to stop a quantum attack. The price of that HBAR is going to go crazy. Caleb Brown sells that. You'll have it in institutional custody. 2,000 banks and financial institutions all around the world, they're not using your hardware wallet. Okay, they're not using that. 2,000 banks and financial institutions are using Fireblocks. They're not using your ledger. They're not using the air gap, whatever shit, okay? That's not going to work. Just letting you know, okay? Otherwise, wouldn't the banks just do that? Wouldn't the banks just buy a little air gap, whatever, and say, fuck Fireblocks, right? Just like you're saying, right? That's why they got billions and you got nothing, okay? Your institutional custody at Fireblocks, there's not one single point of failure. That's what your ledger device, any wallet, whatever it is, there's one point of failure to that. With Fireblocks, you got basically a hardware wallet cut up into 4 parts. So you're not going to have all your keys. Someone may break into Caleb Brown, but you're going to get 6 out of 24 keys. Then they got to break into Fireblocks. Then they got another 6 out of 24 keys. So that's half. Then they got to find a third business, bust into that. That's 18 out of 24 keys. Then they got to find the other part of your wallet. That's 24 out of 24 keys. Okay, now they broke in. Your wallet, they just got to break in 1 point, and that's it. Everything in your crypto is done. That's why banks, that's why the adults, the banks and the financial institutions who have millions and billions in crypto, they're not using your hardware wallet. You only have 1 point of failure allowed. That's it. With the institutional, you got 4. Think about that one. All righty then. I think that'll do it. It is today's show. if I can find news, I'll make another show at about 5:30 p.m. or maybe 6 p.m. Pacific time. I don't know. If I have a show, Caleb Brown wants to show up, and it'll be question and answer time. So all the questions you should not be asking me. You should call them up, get an account, register, and call them up and ask them whatever your concerns are. Read the website. Go to their website. You can act, you know what? You can do this. I know you're a big boy or you're a big girl now. You can go to the Caleb Brown website and look at what the stuff is that they have to offer, and they break it down what it is. Imagine that. You could just do that first. Then you can call Caleb Brown if there's any questions. But what you want to do, some of you, is you don't want to do shit. You want to be use a spoon feeding. Here, little baby. Here, little baby. Okay, start acting like a fucking grown-up. Go to their website, look it over, educate yourself, and then call up Caleb Brown and sign up, okay? It's very simple. Caleb Brown is really not designed for like retail poor people like us. Do you get it? Caleb Brown assists banks and financial institutions all around the world to buy crypto. They can't spend an hour on the phone because you got $20 you want to invest. You get that? Okay. You should be lucky you have an institution that will provide custody and protect your crypto like your wallet will not. You've got a professional crypto advisor who's there to help you. I don't see what the problem is. You're going to try to go it alone, try to go the cheap route, okay? I only want to spend $20. Okay, that's fine. It's great. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying you're going to get destroyed, okay? That's your mentality. This is an institutional situation where you are now allowed to put your crypto where the institutions are putting theirs. You are allowed to get in. Quit bitching about, well, I only got $20. We're not running a welfare case here, okay? That's not Caleb Brown's fucking problem. That's your problem, okay? You are given an opportunity. I'm given an opportunity to get in with institutional custody with a company that look, Caleb Brown gets calls. Someone might call and say, yeah, I want to buy $1 million of this. And you want to get on the phone with somebody and you only got $20 and you're trying to, no, they can't, it costs them, it's not going to work. You need to understand that. They're telling you 500 is a minimum purchase. They're not in the business to spoon feed welfare babies, okay? It's not their business. You should turn your mindset around and think, wow, I've got an opportunity to invest just like the multi-billion-dollar corporations. I'm going to shut my fucking mouth, get a loan, come up with $500 and buy, let's say if the shares were $1 a piece, probably out of 500, you can probably get 495 shares or whatever, 497, your little 3% goes to Caleb Brown. Now you've got institutional custody, just like the biggest banks in the world. I don't see where people are bitching unless you got some kind of fucked up mentality. That's what I think. I feel lucky to have a company where when this black swan hits, I'm right next. I got JP Morgan on one side. I got Sony on the other. I got Bank of New York Mellon in front of me. We're all in the same parking lot, parking our crypto in one of the safest parking lots in the world. And people are going, I only got $20. You shouldn't be on my channel. You should not be on my channel because your mindset is too fucked up to be on my channel, okay? All right, there you go. I will see you on my next broadcast. I'm hoping it's today in about 8-9 hours from now, something like that. And I'll see you all then.